Okay, let me check my screen real quick and make sure you can see me. Okay, perfect. Pop down right here. Happy Saturday, you guys. My name is Stephanie. I'm going to be leading you through our our mindful movement for families, our 20-minute flow. I am actually staying at a little cottage right now. So again, I have a small space that I'm working in, and it's also just a good reminder that you don't need special equipment, a special room, or a yoga studio or a gym to do mindful movement. You can literally do it anytime, anywhere. You can do it in your hotel room, at home, on the kitchen floor, in the family room, really just about anywhere. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's all join here at the front. Get that up just a bit. Okay. All right, let's settle into it here. Put a little bit of space between your feet planted firmly on the ground. Get that angle. All right. It's different when you're working in a different space. All right. So put a little bit of space between our feet. Let's lift all 10 toes up. Firmly plant them all into the ground, into the mat. Maybe shift your weight side to side. And then really settle in and evenly distribute your weight between all four corners of your feet. Palms facing forward. 1 or 2 external shoulder shrugs here. And let's start from the ground and work up into our mountain pose, a strong pose, strong base. Really push your feet into the ground. Engage in through your calves. Pull up through your kneecaps. Tight, tight, tight through the quads. A little tuck of the tailbone. Hands forward. Strong through our core. Really knit your ribs together here. Doing 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling. 1 more here. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Letting that all go. Perfect. Go ahead and take a moment to shake and get those wiggles out. I want to adjust this so you guys can see me. All right, that's a little bit better there. Getting into our sun salutation A. So we've got those feet up at the front of the mat. Deep inhale, reach your arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. When we do our flat back here, you can gently bring your fingertips or your palms to your shins here and really extend. We never want to round this part. We really want to extend forward. Crown of the head going straight forward, shooting out that way. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push the feet, arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into our plank. First plank of the day. Always options here. This is your body and your time and your yoga. Plank can be an intense position, right? So we're never just hanging out in here. We always want to push the mat away. Really push into our toes, engage through our legs. This can be a lot in our shoulders, or if it doesn't feel good, or you just want to play that on building that strength, an option is always to lower the knees here. It's still plank. You want to have that engagement through your core, the engagement through your arms, pushing them out away, and really a really strong position here. Inhale, tilt your weight forward a tiny bit. Exhale, halfway push up. Inhaling the up dog. Exhale, push back into our downward dog. Every single time we go into downward dog, we do something called rocking our IMs. Our IMs are a little conversation, a chat that we have with our heart to remind ourselves of who we are. So go ahead and cuddle those feet out. Shift around, get any wiggles out that you need, and settle into downward dog. I am strong. I am kind. I am loved. On your next inhale, glance between your planted hands, make your way up to the front of the hold. Inhale, push the feet, arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Slight tuck in the chin here. Let's take a moment and check in with our bodies. Not trying to change anything or judge it, just asking the question, how am I today? How is my heart today? Am I breathing in? Am I breathing out? Do I have a few areas of tightness? Do I feel like extra loose and bendy? No right or wrong answers, just checking in. Because we need different things every week. When I'm going through this, if you need to move faster, move faster. If you need to move slower and really like feel that stretch in upward dog and feel that lengthening through the chest, stay in that position a little bit longer. Only you know what your unique body needs. Let's get into it. On our next inhale, reach our arms up straight and strong in front of us and settle back into that imaginary chair. Always form before depth here, okay? So it's not about getting down as low as we can. It's about having as much intention as we can. Really lengthen through those arms. Melt the shoulders down the back. Engage through the belly. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank. Option always to lower the knees. Inhale, get long through the side body. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. You should feel really good here. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, push it back into downward dog. I am kind. I am smart. I am strong. On your next inhale, reset right leg straight up and strong back behind you. Exhale, go ahead and pull it through, planting it between your hands. Take a moment here, maybe shift the weight front and back, settling into it. Go ahead and spiral that back left foot down. Left back toes going to the left side of your mat. Front right toes going to the front of your mat. On your next inhale, windmill your arms up and settle into our warrior two. Again, warriors aren't kind of hanging out. It's a strong pose. So really start at that base and work up. Push your feet in the mat. We're not melting in the mat. We're rising up from it. Arms out straight and strong. Your gaze is over that front right hand. Deep inhale. Exhale. Settle in a little bit more. Inhale. Left hand to the back of the left thigh. Reach up and back into a reverse warrior. Exhale. Back to warrior two. Deep inhale. Exhale, tilt it forward, right arm to right leg, left arm straight up. Option always to lower the hands a little bit more, fingertips grazing the mat, never again melting into it, rising up from it. Inhale, back into warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, framing that front right foot. Step back into plank. Inhale, tilt the weight forward. Exhale, halfway push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push it back into downward dog. I am smart. I am strong. I am kind. On your next inhale, reach that left leg straight up and back behind you. Exhale, go ahead and pull it through between your planted hands. Shift the weight back and forth here a few times, getting into it. Spiral that back left foot down. So right toes facing the right side of the mat, front left toes facing forward on the mat. Inhale, up. Exhale, settling into our warrior two. So play with it here. If you go too far and it starts to feel uncomfortable, you can always pull it back. But you want to find that sweet spot where putting that intention, that focus, that effort into it. And then you want to find the ease in that position. So put in that effort and then settle in. Inhale, left back, right hand to the back of your right leg. Left arm up and forward into our reverse warrior. Exhale, back into warrior two. Inhale, exhale, left hand to left leg, right arm straight and up. And play with your gaze here. You can look up at that extended right hand. You can look straight forward. You can also look down at that planted left foot. Option to graze those fingertips down. Inhale, back into warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands forward, step back into plank. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, halfway push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back into downward dog. I am smart. I am kind. I am loved. Your next inhale, glance between the planted hands, step forward to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push the feet, arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, sit back into that chair. Inhale, come to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center, slight tuck of the chin. We got our bodies moving, burning through some of that extra energy. Getting our wiggles out, and taking a moment here to tune into our breath. Let's do one nice deep breath together. Deep inhale through the nose. Really fill yourself up. Maybe one more little sip at the top. Exhale. Let all of that go. Good. Inhale, reach the arms forward straight and strong and sit back into that chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank. Inhale, tilt your weight forward. Exhale, halfway push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push it back. Downward dog. Reach your right leg up straight and strong behind you. Exhale, go ahead and pull it through. And gently let your left knee come to the mat. Take a moment here. Maybe shift forward and back a little bit. And start to bring ourselves up. So this is a nice deep stretch. We can stay here. Options to maybe pull it back a little bit, take some pressure off that knee. Or if it doesn't feel good in our knees, always the option to come here or here. So go ahead and play with it. We'll go ahead and start right here. And if you want to play with it a little more, again, you can come in and start to hip flexing. Reach your arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, melt the shoulders back, gently close the eyes. And imagine I'm handing you a big balloon. Any color that you want. The balloon is so full, it's literally pushing the inside of your palms and making your arms extend out past your shoulders. And I'm handing you a big marker. And on this marker, you're going to write down anything that's holding you back. It could be something that's happened in the past. It could be a personal relationship or an unkind word that's been said to you. We all have those things that we hold on to. That really aren't our responsibility or burden to hold on to begin with. So fill it up. Turn the balloon around if you need to. Fill it up. On your next inhale, reach your arms up straight and strong above you. Exhale, widen your arms and let that balloon go. You can see it getting further and further and further away from you until that balloon that was so huge you could barely hold on to it. It's like a tiny little speck there. Your next inhale, reach your arms out and around, arms up, gaze up, eyes open. Exhale, reaching forward, plant your hands. Step back into plank. Let's push ourselves back into downward dog here. I am strong. I am kind. I am amazing. And pedal it out here just a little bit. And let's settle back into that downward dog. I am strong. On your next inhale, reach your left leg straight up and back behind you. Exhale, go ahead and pull it through between your planted hands. Go to the other side, gently let that right knee come to the mat. Again, nice deep stretch here, play with it. I'll show you another option on this side. So we can be here. Again, if it doesn't feel good in your knees, don't do it. Pop down just like this. Settle into it. Reach your arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, melt the shoulders down, close the eyes, maybe reach your face up toward the sky. And imagine that I'm handing you another balloon. Any color that you want. This balloon's different, not because of the way it looks, but because of what we're going to do with it. I'm handing you another marker. And on this balloon, we're going to write down our hopes, our dreams, our wishes, our little things we're working on that maybe we haven't shared with somebody yet. Maybe we've told everybody. It doesn't matter. Maybe it's something only you know. Maybe something special to you. Go ahead and write it down. It could be a person that's close and dear to your heart. It could be something, a goal, an intention that you have, something that you're working on. It could be something that you want to have happen in the next day, week, month, year. I don't know. Only you know, but write it down. Express your heart. Put these beautiful thoughts and feelings onto this balloon. And your next inhale, reach your arms up straight and strong. Filling up your heart, chest, and lungs with all that fresh air. On the exhale, widen your arms and let that balloon go. A beautiful balloon that is full of all those wonderful thoughts, those kind thoughts just for you. Except for that balloon's not floating out and away from us. That balloon is floating up and above us. And all those beautiful intentions are sprinkling from it like little pieces of glitter all out and around us, supporting our dreams, our heart, our wishes. On the next inhale, reach your arms out and around, arms up, gaze up, open up those eyes. Exhale, reach forward, plant the hands, tuck the toes, push back into downward dog. I am strong. I am kind. I am lovable. On your next inhale, make your way up to the front of your mat. Exhale, sit back into that round. Arms up, gaze up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Very, very nice. Nice one breath here together. Deep inhale through the nose. Really fill yourself up. Exhale. Beautiful long sigh out the mouth. Let's let that go. Now put in a little bit of space between our feet again. We're going to do a little compression. So go ahead, take your hands to your hips. Deep inhale. Really stretch through your chest and your back. Exhale, hinging at the hips, just like forward fold. We're going to fold ourselves down. And then we're going to waterfall our upper body over our lower body. And you can take your peace fingers and hook them between your big toes. You can also grab behind the ankles, maybe just the front, maybe elbows behind your legs. Play with it. See what feels good for you. Inhale, really straighten and flatten through that back. Exhale, pull yourself forward, the tiniest little package. And you really focus on breathing through your nose here. When we're inverted, when we're folded forward, we can sometimes just want to mouth breathe like that. We really want to put that focus into breathing through our nose. Pull yourself in just a little bit more if you can. And your next exhale, release whatever binds you had. Gently let your hands fall to the mat. And slow, like you're moving through a huge pot of honey. Push to your feet. And slowly come up, bone by bone here. There we go. The head is the last thing to come up. An external shoulder shrug just because it feels nice. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let all that go. Beautiful. Coming to the front of the mat. Deep inhale, arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into our plank. Again, option to lower the knees here. We're going to hold it here, last plank of the day. Really push yourself away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming into low plank. Come down to those forearms. You can hook your hands together here. And really push those elbows, forearms, and hands into the mat. Tightening through the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, knees. Belly, chest, make a pillow with your arms. Right cheek to right arms. Maybe noticing your breath. Maybe it's a little bit faster, louder, more deep, more shallow. No right or wrong, just noticing it. Inhaling, switching sides, left cheek to arms. Let's try and notice something different here. Maybe we notice the way our feet feel, the tops of our feet into the mat. Maybe we notice some warmth, some sweat on the top of our skin. I know that I do. And let's gently and slowly and lovingly with our body bring ourselves up. Bring the palms of our feet together like this. Hook. Let's open that hook up. Now you can play with it. Feet can be closer to your body. Feet can be a little bit further away to tap in that outside part of our upper leg. All right, deep inhale. Really straighten your back up. Exhale, like a beam of light is coming through my chest and through the screen at you, and a beam of light is coming from your chest at me. Connect the straight spine. Deep inhale. Exhale, go ahead and round it forward and shine all that light in and toward yourself because you deserve it. Coming back up to seat. Come in whatever seat is comfortable for you here. Crisscross, maybe one foot a little half lotus, a foot tucked in closer. Anything that feels good to you. This is where we do our meditative hum at the end of class. So we inhale to prepare. On the exhale, we hum all together. Settle into that spot. Maybe hands and palms go up. Maybe they go down if you want to feel a little bit more grounded. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, hum. And really keep it going. You want to gently, but also with some intention, push all of that air out, all of that old air, old energy, and just really push it out. Until it trails off the end. Let's do that one more time. Deep inhale through the nose. Fill yourself up through the nose, into the throat, into the chest, into the belly. One more sip at the top. You can close your eyes here if that feels good to you. Really settle into it. Make it feel good. Nice. If you have your eyes closed, gently blink them open. Deep inhale, arms out and around like we're moving through honey again, like in that forward fold all the way to the top. Imagining that beautiful energy we created together in class up above you. Go ahead and grab some of that for yourself. Bring it into your heart center. Slight tuck at the chin. Close your eyes if it feels good. The end of a mindful movement class, we say namaste. Namaste means that the light and the love and the beauty and energy in my heart sees it reflected back in each one of you. When we share this space together, we are united and connected, and we are all one. Namaste. I hope that you can feel that shift of your energy just after a quick class with intention and movement and flow. Really connect back to yourself. It doesn't take a long time. Okay, just 20 minutes, 5 minutes if you have it. Just make time for you, okay? And I will see you next week. I don't know where I'll be, but I will be here next week.